Volatility is your friend. Volatility is never your enemy. We as advisors, as distributors, we are trying to make the client's wealth creation journey. So usme they feel important ki if they have made client wealthy, that's very good. That is one part of the risk of the client's brain. There's another part of the human being has got various part of the risk. The risk averse or the less risk part of money doesn't come to mutual fund distributors. It goes still into traditional. So I've been telling them that if you are a holistic, advisor or you want to manage the client's wealth for long term, don't forget this part of the brain of the client. The client will never give you that money because उसको पता है कि मेरे को अगर रिस्क का नहीं लेना, I have got many avenues, so I'll go and participate there. जो आप हमको बता रहे उधर मैं आपको पैसा दूंगा. I'm happy, but I am also happy there. Why don't you come and take? And that's where the larger distributors, when they do a balanced portfolio, they guide the investor over long periods of year, their portfolio is very balanced. Market volatility does not impact the portfolio, returns. It gives you protection. I myself am an investor, for the last 18 years in our short-term fund. It has given me 7.5% compounding. I'm happy. But it also gives me protection against a lot of other, events because market will be choppy. So there are many factors we are trying to bring in while communicating, and that's how the investor has started now coming back into this category. But it's a long journey.
आपकी खुद की लास्ट 10-15 साल बहुत वॉलेटाइल रहे. पहले आपकी कंपनी एक इंडियन कंपनी थी, फिर जॉइंट वेंचर हो गया, अब एक फॉरेन कंपनी हो गई. तो जैसे कहते हैं कि लाइफ भी वॉलेटाइल ही है, मार्केट भी वॉलेटाइल ही है.
Absolutely.
कैसे डील करते हैं आप वॉलेटिलिटी से?
Volatility is your friend. Volatility is never your enemy. Don't take it as your, it will never impact you, but it will always help you in the long term. So that is one side. But when it comes to our professional career, like you mentioned, we have gone through phases. I think what builds an organization is the people. The people in our organization have been here for many, many years. So when these phases kept on coming, ups and downs, and good phase also was there. In the downturn, I think what brought this entire team together was we could communicate properly. We could come and build the trust more stronger in their system. They knew this company much, much better than many of the outside world. So we knew we could come back and we could build a new brand, a brand which was much, much larger than any of in our history which we had. And the longevity and the trust and the ecosystem. I will also thank the distributors also. They gave us huge support. The investors also gave us a lot. So it was a combined thing which, helped us to tide over those tough times. And of course, good times may everyone, enjoys that journey. So keeping the focus, good communication, having trust on on the entire system. I think that's probably the 3-4 things which we have done right over the years, which is why we have been able to do. Same thing happens to an investor. आप भरोसा रखो in what you are investing in. Don't worry about the near-term, volatility and just exit. If you exit, then the good times is just around the corner and you miss it. Then again you repent. You can't time the market. That great saying is there: timing in the market and time in the market. So you can't.
जैसे वो गाना है ना, तूफान को आना है आकर चले जाना
है. So how does it matter,
बादल है ये पल का.
You protect yourself. Keep your protections and all those things right.